What is up, guys, and welcome back at last to the journey with now, as you can see before your eyes, club number 4, FC Bayern Munich. And believe me, I'm just as shocked as you may be watching this. I think they went most of the summer without a manager. Their last manager left, I think, to go for, well, whatever, whatever the case was. Doesn't matter about him. We're not worried about him. But anyway, we got the job, we got the interview, and all that. If you followed me on Twitter, you'd know, you'd have seen it. Um, but yeah, we're here, and our first game, not an easy one, but we'll get to that in a minute. Loki dokie, just saying, I'm coming for you, mate. I'm coming for you. But yeah, right. Where do we start? We start with the club itself. Right. So World Club, rich. We're 4.5-star rating. Matt Hummels is the captain, Thomas Muller vice captain. Let's see. Rivals, Bayer Leverkusen. Then these are all other rivals. TSV 1860 Munchen, Borussia Dortmund, Nuremberg. Then you have Real Madrid, Man United, Borussia Mönchengladbach. The chairman loves the club. Estimate value at 943 million. Not an ounce of debt in the club. Tickets don't really matter. Let's see. That's really it then in terms of that. So going to the facilities. Obviously, City of Munchen. The capacity of the stadium is 75,000. Did a big jump from our last time. What do we have? Corporate facilities, top corporate facilities, superb training facilities, top youth facilities. A 30-year stadium sponsorship. That's mental. That is mental. Excellent junior coaching and extensive youth recruitment. Let's see, who's our officiates? Bayern 2, of course, then Saitama UTD in Japan, then Vancouver Whitecaps. Oh, very nice, very nice. Our finances, they seem very good. 148 million in the bank. Profit this month of 45 million. It's just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Wait, you see the transfers. Our projection is on like what's this all about? Like just over the last 3 years, it's gone unbelievable. Let's have a quick look at our competitions. So in the Bundesliga, we're third at the moment, and we are expected to win it. Okay, so that's understandable. The Champions League, expected to reach the semi-final, and in our group we have Benfica, Atletico Madrid, and Malmo. Now a game has already been played in that. I think it was against Atletico Madrid. I'm not sure. I didn't really have a look at it. But yeah, so I need to get to the semi final. And if you look at when I show you the squad, it may be a bit of an ask. Second round of the German Pokal Cup. We're playing Augsburg in that away to them, and then we lost to Dortmund in the early season cup. Right, so let's have a quick look at the transfers. Now you're gonna see something here, okay? And this was out of my control. I haven't brought anybody in, nobody whatsoever, but you'll see two familiar faces. Yeah, Jose Aldo Conchu and Sergio Miltrum. Now these were still there. We were still at Kievo when this had gone through. We couldn't afford. We just couldn't hold on to Conchu. We was moaning and moaning and moaning and moaning. And I just came to the stage where 25.5 million. I honestly push it to 40, and every league, all teams like no. 25.5 million was most I could get for him. And then Sergio Miltrum, this just happened out of nowhere. One bid came in, it was accepted, and I was like, what's going on? I checked his contract. Ooh, sorry, still tell him sick, by the way. And there was a £4 million pound release clause, and I was like, No. But right, we know what those two players are like. They've brought in Jonas Hagman for 45 million, raising to 65. That's that's big money. And he's a good player, but he's a left midfielder. But he has great stats for a deep line playmaker, and that's what I'm trying to train him into. Very, very good player. Look, pretty. No, I don't know if I'll play him today. We'll have to have a look. Then they brought in Frank Kessie from PSG for 14.25 million. Solid defensive midfielder. Diakite type of man. Probably paid a little bit too much for him, but look, when they have the money at their disposal, they don't really care how they spend the money. Then Kevin Volan. Now this is one I looked at and I was just like, this is just a bad deal. 8.5 million, eventually rising to 13, and like he's 32 years of age, and I don't see a place in the squad from, especially for that amount of money, So I think it's just because he's German they brought him in. They then brought in another Italian, Lorenzo Crisanto. He's a goalkeeper. He is a goalkeeper. 26 years of age. Shitty little goalkeeper. Don't understand why they bought him and then Miltrum. I don't know, but he's not going to make much headway in this team at all. Then they brought in Jaro Ridderwed for 34.5 million, eventually raising to 52, and this deal is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. He can play as a central defender and a defensive midfielder. We're I assume playing him. We're gonna be playing him as even a central defender, because we don't play that central defensive midfielder even. But yeah, that's an awful lot of money for a 28-year-old who has half decent stats. So an awful lot of money spent, and it's money that we won't get back. Then Alexander Peralta came in for 28.5 million. Yeah, she is okay. He's a goalkeeper. That's just 3 goalkeepers they've bought. But obviously did they lose Neuer or something? I don't know. Can't you just hold on one sec, have a quick look here. Neuer. Nope, they didn't lose Neuer or anything. But yeah, then we have Petr Yefimov. He is a left back. 23-year-old. He's very good left back if you ask me. Bit short pace aside, but yeah, he's fairly good. Brought him in for 15 million. Straight out. They seem to, obviously on the big deals they have, eventually raising to such and such. Well, Kevin Volan's not really a big deal, but they're not afraid to just throw money out. 28.5 million for Perrette and 25.5 for Conchu, 4 for Miltrum, 15 for Yefimov. I don't know what I'm going to call him. Just think I'm going to call him Peter. Then Emmanuel Pilke from Arsenal came in. He's a right back. Very good player, I think. He looks very good for 22 years of age. He looks very good, I'm not going to lie. But altogether, spending 185 million, something that's just, like, we've never seen anything the likes of that before. Then for the outs, a few retirements. What the hell? Marco Rice retired. Jerome Boateng retired. Try to look for a few. Timo Werner went out on loan to Sevilla. 28 years of age now. Probably couldn't sell him. He's an awful lot. There's a big price on his head. A few youngsters then being sold off. So they brought in a few. But look at the big deals. You have Marcus Wimmer, who left. Remember Marcus Wimmer playing for Sarajevo, and he went for 76 million. And he just has very good stats. He does, like, and of course City can afford that. But all in all, he made 50 appearances for Bayern Munich, so 26 goals. So probably not enough for them, or either they just couldn't turn that bid down. Then you had Jonas Bockler, who left for Dortmund. For how much? 29.5 million, eventually rising to 43.5. I think they just looked at him and says it's big money for him. 53 appearances, 2 goals. He's a defensive midfielder, but they probably just decided to cash in on him while they could. Another big one here. You have Almami Torre. Going for big money. 31 million, eventually rising to 40.5 million. Once again, probably looking at his age, saying cash in while they can. Right back, 78 appearances, 2 goals for Bayern. Any other big ones? Any other big ones? Oh, forgot about this one. Right, so Conchu left the club, of course, and then we needed a striker. So I says, right, we got an awful lot of money to spend, and like we were selling 2 players, and it just made sense, to get someone top class in. No deal, things that come in for us, so we're like, right, just go for it. We then looked at Anthony Martial, and I looked at him and I was like, not the best, but he's very good dribbling and a very good pace. So I think it was more of a panic buy more than anything else. But I just looked at his stats for Bayern, and it's like 81 appearances, 31 goals. Is that they're very good stats? One sec, guys. Excuse me. But yeah, although his attributes don't really show it as much, he does have great ability. Okay, he's played 2 games from so far and hasn't scored, but that's not the point. It was the thought that counts. Okay, what else have we to show? Really, let's just have a look at our profile real quick before we get into the game. We're still like a 3 and a little bit star type of manager. We're here till 2027. 28.5 grand per week. But let's see if can we have a look at our achievements. Let's have a look at our achievements so far. Oh, can we not like job history be in this? Yeah, right, okay. So at Hievo we had an awful lot of success even. There's 4, 5, 6, 7 awards all in all, including like manager awards. Like in our last season at Hievo we got manager of the year, and then I forgot to remind us we got manager of the year. But you can see there's an awful lot of success there. And with Bayern Munich, I chose them simply because look at the team. There's not that many great players there. Like Miltrum was supposedly a bad boy. That's what the board are saying. I didn't buy him, I sold him. But he's supposedly a bad boy, but yeah, he has great potential. Pilkett, great potential. Matt Hummels still has an awful lot of great ability in him. Giaro, he's a very good player, very good average rating so far as well in games he's played. Yefimov, another new player. Like there's that back 5 are all new players. Then you have Hagman, another new player. Kimmich, he was an absolute outstanding player. Let's have a look at his stats here. He's outstanding, 29 years of age, great deep line playmaker. There will be a bit of competition between himself and Kimmich, and he's currently wanted actually by Dortmund, but nothing will happen. Oh god. And then you have Frank Kessie, another new boy, but he's only a 3-star. He's only really a backup for me, if I'm being honest. But we just have to go with it and just deal with what we have. Maybe in January we could probably, look about for a few players. I'm not sure, but we then have Diogo Jota, who will play this. All these players you see, they're in the tactic that we had at Hievo. I'm going to stick with the tactic. Maybe I can fiddle around with it just to suit the team, of course, and the players. An awful lot of players can play an awful lot of positions. Look at this with Kimmich. You can play centre back, right wing back, defensive midfielder, and central midfielder. It's unbelievable. But yeah, then we have Diogo Jota, a very good player. But again, I don't know. He's a backup for me. Like when I think of Bayern Munich, I just think of out quality players. See all that luminous screen, you want to see it everywhere with Bayern Munich players. But maybe the tables have turned. Like Well, we're how long into this game? 8 years or something into this game. So maybe things have changed. Then we have Victor. This chap he just looks amazing. He's 22 years of age. He just looks amazing. And will only get better, of course. We still have Robert Lewandowski. Victor, as you can see, wanted by Chelsea. But we've an awful lot of dead wood and old people in the squad. Well, old players in the squad. Lewandowski is 36 years of age. David Alaba, he's 32 years of age. Still a bit of time left in himself. Matthias Pereira, he's a good centre back. He's a good solid centre back, I believe. Although his star rating doesn't reflect it, I think he does himself. Kevin Volland, 32 years of age. Felix Paslak, right back from Dortmund. He's only 26, but he's a backup for me, backup right back. Leroy Sané, he's a winger. Wouldn't really play him. He can play in that attacking midfielder role. He could probably do as a backup. Then Thomas Muller, like again, 35 years of age, still has outstanding stats, but he's just pushing on a bit. You know what I mean? He's pushing on. Next year probably will be his next last year even. There's that Italian goalkeeper. Then you have Lucas Klosterman, who's currently unhappy transfer was blocked. Wasn't blocked by me, mate. 3.5 star. We could probably cash in on this dude. And I hope we can. Is he wanted by anybody? He is listed. Timo Werner, yeah, and then Guy Magic. He's a very good player. There's another deep line forward playmaker, and I don't want to have too many in the squad, because I could see him playing in the first team squad. Of course, Jose Aldo Conchu, very good player. I believe he can be better than the star rating says. Then you have this. What the hell? What's another goalkeeper? Maximilian Garbage. Wait. Not this name is nothing to reflect your ability of playing. I don't even say garbage. Is that his? Yeah, that's it. Spell garbage. I think, is it? Yeah, that's it. Spell garbage. That's just what we're gonna do. Then you have Christopher Professor. Yeah. Okay. Good youngster. 35 million. But we probably won't get any use out of him because he doesn't play in a good position. Look, he plays there naturally, but isn't the best there. He's a good backup. 35 million he's worth of, so I can see an awful lot of players here where we can cash in on. We have Matthias de Giacomo. Yeah, let's call him Giacomo. Argentinian, attacking midfielder on the right. Won't use him. We will not use him. He's just a winger, and that's it. And then we have Sayet Pessin. Yeah, won't use him either. He's a terrible. He just doesn't really have good quality. He's not a Bayern Munich type of player. So the squad is fairly thin. Then we have a youth here, Hernani Geis. I don't even know why he's in the squad, to be honest. But yeah, you can go into the old and only things there, mate. So it is a decent squad, but it's not really top Bayern Munich standard. But anyway, let's jump into our game today, which will be our only game today, of course, because I'm out talking on for a little bit, and we can't have episodes running on too long. Once again, apologies that there hasn't been an episode in a few days. I've just really been horribly sick, and yeah, I could barely talk at one stage. So right now, I'm just about getting my voice back. As you can tell, I'm still doing a bit of coughing and all. I'm sorry if I'm coughing through the videos, but that's just it's just how it's gonna have to be. Right, so Hagman is actually quickly adapting to that position. Kimmich. Oh, Kimmich. No, not you, Kimmich. Kessie, you can come out. And where can we play you as an advanced playmaker? Maybe. Yeah, play you as an advanced. No, maybe not. What What you like as a box to box? Yeah, you better as a box to box, right? What we do is put you box to box, then put you advanced playmaker. Yeah, right. I'm gonna go with this squad. This is the squad that seems to be pretty much set. I'll show you how I'm playing it. I'm playing it in more direct style of football because I know they can keep the possession, but yet they can make quality chances because they all are quality players. You know, but like what we had at Hievo, we do have the freedom to switch quickly between both, and I think they can play well under this. I'm gonna try test it out with them, see how we get on. David Alaba, of course, not really. He's wanted as well. But I'm gonna give Yefimov a chance. This is apart from Hummel's, a whole new back four and a new goalkeeper, of course. But let's just go with it and hope we can give Wolfsburg a thumping. If you don't know already, as I mentioned earlier on, Loki Doki, he is currently managing Wolfsburg, and he's pushing for the league. Uh, he believes himself. It's too late. I watch all of his episodes, of course, but it's never too late. Teams can mess up. Teams can mess up, right? Straight. Okay, just say that. Whoever you left off, I don't know how they left off. Yeah, so we're gonna hit them with the faith, coming in. Gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Oh, you gotta have faith, the faith, the faith, and hope we can get a victory first game. Oh God, I'm still a bit dead, but not as dead as I was. Right, Victor. I think I'm gonna have to rename a few players in this game as well, in this team even, because like Manjek. That's not easy to say all the time. But can we get a league table up here or something? Are we still having that difficulty with the league table? Yeah, we are, I think. Here's Victor. Gives it into Majek. Conchu. Oh, almost. Right, so what's actually going on here? No, like, can't. Oh, we play like that. Yeah, I'll play like that. But we can't see anything. I don't know where the league table is. I'm gonna play like this for that game, or for this game. Right, Kimmich collects it. Into Hagman, Conchu. Oh my God, Jose Aldo Conchu, first goal of the season. I don't know if he's played other games. To be honest, I don't know how many games he's played. Just seems to be anywhere we go, he just seems to pop up with goals. And look, he is a great player. Look at this beautiful ball from Yatta, and easy for Conchu, as we know. Oh, 5 minutes in, first goal. You can't complain. You cannot complain at all. I'd really like to know where, like, can I bring up latest scores? Yeah, but I can't bring up the table. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hold on. There's latest scores. Okay. Oh shit! There's another goal. Victor this time. The target man, Victor. Literally haven't a clue what's going on here. Lovely ball to Victor, and the player of his quality, just a little chip, little dink. No worries for him. Right, and we just need to kind of, where's this at? Right, we can pull this up a bit, I think. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so we just need to just mess around with this a little bit. Can I not move it up? No. I just want to make it a bit smaller. There we go. Right, so there we go. There's our league table. That'll just sit there. But I don't want it to be right. So that's how we're going to have that. And here we go again on the attack. Hagman, Jota, Kimmich, Victor, and Victor gets the ball taken off him. We should leave that one there. And then give me latest scores, because we may need that at some time. Latest scores, you can come down here. And then if I need you, you just go boom. Lovely. Right, so. And then you just got it that, and look, we're happy now. We're nice and happy. Conchu is felled, and oh, yellow card for Gimber. And I just got last glimpse of that. That could have been an easy sending off. Victor, oof. Great save from the keeper. I'll switch back to this view. I like this view. I'd always knew it was there, but I never really used it. Cambridge into Hummels, and Hummels stays forwards, and the ball is put out for the throw. And only 20 minutes in, and it's been action packed. You know, with 5 shots, 4 on target, 2 clear cut chances, and only 1 long shot. It's great. Hagman into Victor. Oh, and it's put over the bar. 22 minutes in. Oh, hold on. Shit, there's been a sending off. There was a sending off. I didn't know there was a sending off. Wolczewski, yeah, that dude. No wonder it's so free flowing. I didn't know someone got sent off. I was too busy with the tool bars trying to mess around to get things organised. Look, first game, you can understand my excitement. By no shadow of a doubt do I think that Bayern Munich are like us managing Bayern Munich. We're going to win everything. No, I looked at the team. I didn't even want to take the job, but then I looked at the team and I was like, there is a fair bit of rebuilding to be done there. At the end of the day, we're losing Lewandowski. Conchu gets in there. Yes, second goal of the season. 3-0. Game over. Look at this, ball straight through the Wolfsburg defence. Conchu gets onto it and dink, little plop into the side corner. Life has started great, but we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. Hold on, this could be another one. No, Kimmich shoots wide. But yeah, I wasn't going to take the job, obviously, because I like a bit of a challenge in what I do, and I hope the risk that I've taken, it works out. Because looking at the squad, I didn't think there was a quality there that Bayern Munich should have. I thought there was, yeah, maybe contend for the league kind of quality, but I want to make them a force kind of thing. They won the league last year, but like I'll show you after this game if I remember. Like they've been like first, second for like the last 4 years, I think, and it's something that it's not right. You know, like if I got in there, maybe I could win the Champions League. You know, we could actually compete now in the Champions League. Being in the Champions League with Kievo, it proved very hard in the summer to attract players to the team. Just every player we were attracting was a real, yeah, they're good, but they weren't really improving the team. There's 4-0, and it's not even half time. Like Conchu was after getting a hat trick. This is amazing. He got a bit lucky with it. Diogo Jota with the ball straight through the defence again. Conchu, keeper saves, and then on the rebound, the second time asking, gets his hat trick, and he may can probably just bring him off half time. Either that, or he can set a record for most goals scored in a game. I don't know. But yeah, as I was saying, I think there's an awful lot can be done with Bayern Munich. If you see the transfers they even brought in, they don't really look like they're gonna they're not gonna catch anybody. So I put it that way. We brought brilliant players in to here, but we brought in Valverde, we brought in Correa, Pulse, Conchu, Miltrum, we had Caleta there, we had Corky, we had Martinez, like all those great players, you know, and it took us maybe took us 3 years, 3.5 years to win the league with them, but we did it. But something we just couldn't do was become a force in Champions League. And I must check. I can't remember who we got in our Champions League draw, but they weren't easy teams. Put it that way. I think we got Dortmund again, and Porto. I can't remember. Oh, excuse me. But for trying to attract players to the team it was just so hard. Um, we had plenty of money to spend. I think we had over 60 million, I think, to spend. At Kiev last year, so they really splashed out, you know. And of course, the things that came through, the likes of Champions League, selling the two lads, you know, there was money there to rebuild the team, but I don't think there was players out there sufficient at a sufficient level or had any sufficient potential for us to build on the team that we already had. And look, I seen the opportunity. It came to me, and I just couldn't turn it down. I know I asked everybody what did they think, but unfortunately I didn't get any response on it, and I just went for it. You know, I just went. I went on a gut decision, and hopefully it works out and doesn't ruin things. But back to the game. As it stands, look, if you've been watching the screen, either that or just listen to me shout on talking. We're just dominating the whole game. Literally 19 shots, 12 on target, 5 clear cut chances, 2 half chances, and 2 long shots. That's just unbelievable. Our pass succession is great. Nearly 400 passes, and that's without the possession tactic. You know, we're in the 60th minute. I think we can make a substitute. Let's bring Alaba on for Yefimov. I'm not gonna be happy with that name, I don't think. And can Kevin Volland play up front? What the hell? As far as I know, he can't play up front, can't he? What is he best playing at up front? We can play forward or defensive forward. Yeah, we play him up front. And that's all we'll leave it for the moment. But yeah, I'm excited now to be with Dortmund. Imagine that, right? We start off at Cardiff Met Uni. Fair enough. Then go to Bohemians, become very successful at Bohemians, and I think the reason we got the job at Kievo was because Bohemians hadn't won a league for a while, and then all of a sudden we won't go in there, work hard, win the league, get a treble. I think we did at one stage, and then not just that, but really did compete in the Champions League. We got to the group stage of the Champions League. Right, didn't do well, but we got to the group stage of the Champions League, and that's unbelievable. The amount of money it brought in for Bows and the force that it made them now. Bows are just trashing the Irish League at the moment. Dundalk are just a faint memory, but yeah, I think that really gave us the opportunity to manage a Kievo, and couldn't have been happier. You know, it was a great career with them, and now it's time to start a new one. And with a 4-0 victory against El Wolfsburg, I'll be happy with that. Very happy. Well, look, we can give them 1 goal, I'm sure, can we? Who else can we bring on? Let's bring you on, Pereira. We'll bring him on for Redwald. I'm just gonna name Raid, I think. Raids would be, yeah, because it's easier to say. Victor into Voland. Voland, oh, pinger of his shot. Great save by the keeper, in fairness. 72 minutes in, and I don't want to kill the game off, in fairness. I don't want to go counter attack. There's no need for us to go counter attack. We're bloody 4-0 up against 10 men. So I'm going to leave it as it is. No need to change anything. We're playing good football. I was going to change the possession. You know, get those possession stats up. But actually, I think I will. I'll just change it to the possession side. Just see what we can achieve with that tactic. No, we just leave it higher. Ball whipped in. Pereira trying to make a stand. I don't think I'll go back to Chievo to get players. Of course, look, we're after snatching two of their players already, but yeah, look, I want them to build. I want them to keep building. I don't want to start robbing players on them, you know. But yeah, we'll leave Chievo as they are. Probably, hopefully, I don't know actually, to be honest, but we really want them to grow, you know. And look, actually, yeah, we'll leave them as they are. We're at Bayern Munich here. We probably have unbelievable youth intake. We have unbelievable training facilities. Chievo have to keep building, and that's what I want to give them the opportunity to do. I didn't just go there for my own glorification. I went there because I wanted to build a team out of something that wasn't there. And then when I left, which has only been recently, after 4 years, I want them to keep building. I want them to still be a force in the Serie A, because we seen as last year, like Juventus done absolutely shit, and we capitalised on that, but we still had AC Milan to compete with. One thing about the Italian league is you always have someone to compete with. Well, in this game anyway. It's not like this league where Bayern Munich may win every single year, or Barcelona or Madrid may win every year in La Liga. You know, there's a little bit more competition, and then for the smaller team like Chievo, it'll prove to be better for them. The more competition they have, the better they'll be. The only thing I just wish I could have done is made a better stance with them in Europe. But look, we all have our regrets. Ball whipped in. Victor. Oof, great save by the keeper again. And this episode, I think, is starting to drag on a little bit now. And referee should just forget about it, blow up the whistle. Do we have like extended highlights on or something? Oh no, we do. Damn it. I shouldn't have extended highlights on. This episode's going to be about an hour long now. So it means I'm going to have to cut an awful lot of this rubbish out, by the way, guys. -1 minute added on. Ball whipped out. Beltram just gives it straight to Zayn. Zayn Malik. That dude, who's he again? The singer dude. Used to be in One Direction. Direction. Right, so the game comes to an end. We've won 4-0 on our debut. And what a win. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Players are very confident. Oh, excuse me. Right, so stats, unbelievable. Unbelievable stats. Right, so let's have a quick look at when we will return. You know, it was a good run of form of late by the assistant manager. Let me see. Dortmund is a derby, so I think I will come back for Benfica in the Champions League, and then Dortmund in the derby match. So that'll be a great episode, and unfortunately, guys, I'll have to end it there. This is running on an awful long time now. And thanks as always for joining in. Sorry about the long break in videos. I'm glad to be back now. Still kind of getting back to grips again, but hopefully as the week goes on, we will be better. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, do not forget to hit that like button, as I really appreciate it. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the move to Dortmund, and subscribe, of course, if you are new, for more daily content. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitter and Facebook at The New Gamer. Links are down in the description. And don't forget, of course, if you have missed the last episode against for our Chievo save, jump back down there and just check it out before you get into this one. Link also is down in the description. Thanks very much, guys, and always adios.